Well, we're wrapping up our first big season on the air. This is our final episode of year one here in the Brew. Jersey Joe here in Jersey City as always. Ion in a box over there. Joel, what is our season finale episode about tonight?
Cracking open a beer and drinking it.
Well, it's normally what you would do with it, although I guess there's other things. But so what are we chatting about tonight? Do you remember?
Would you guys ever flip off bad cop experiences?
Yeah.
Would you ever flip off a cop?
That's exactly right. We're going to join our live audience right now to chime in and join our conversation. Would you ever flip off a cop? Maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. Are you scared to? Or do you know somebody that has? You want to know about that? Look, would I ever flip off a cop? No, I don't think that I ever would. I'm not in the mood to like get a ticket or get a fine. And I know if you really tick off a cop, and especially if it's the end of the month and they have their quota, you might, get in a little trouble with the cop. So I also checked online. Like, I'm not Harvey Levin. I'm no expert. But I looked it up online, and I couldn't find any laws that says it is illegal to flip off a cop, whether it is or not. But if you're obstructing justice,
illegal here.
If you're obstructing justice, you're disorderly conduct, they could get you. So it's not illegal here. Wait, Joel, you're saying it's legal in Nevada?
No, it's illegal. You'll get inciting road rage.
Ooh, okay. All right. I didn't know that. That's interesting because I couldn't find any laws here in the East Coast anywhere that says it's illegal. But I did find, and again, like I'm not Harvey Levin, so don't hold me to task. But if you do it and they decide they want to write you up, they could nail you for anything else. And also, obstruction of justice, all kinds of things. So the bottom line is it's probably not the best thing to do, right?
I mean, it depends how much money you have.
Well,
literally, that's the answer to that.
Yeah. Well,
if you're rich and you have good lawyers, you're fine.
Yeah. Well, have you ever flipped off a cop?
I have not. I had a friend once. Mm-hmm. I knew some crazy people a while ago, mm-hmm. and we were chilling at a stoplight at a red, and he noticed that the guy next to him was an undercover officer, mm-hmm. and so he played Police by NWA and rolled down his window and turned it all the way up and stared at the guy. And he said when the light turned green, the guy just kept staring at him and then just booked it.
Oh, man. I have never been in a car and flipped the bird with a cop. All right, let's be honest. We've all flipped the bird at a stupid other driver, but never a cop. But you're right, though. I guess, how would you know whether it is an undercover cop or not? So I guess that's the risk that you run. And when you get that nice violation, I guess that would solve that problem pretty quickly.
I think it was because there's a couple reasons, but one of the easy giveaways was the antenna, extra antenna.
Ooh, good point. That's I guess they get their radio in there and their frequency, and that's also to clock speeders too. So you want to invite our live. These things are
delicious, by the way.
Yeah, what is it?
Eat these things.
What is it?
These are little baby tomatoes. They're delicious.
All right, we're talking about baby tomatoes tonight. But, hey, I want you to chime in our live conversation. If you ever flip off a cop, we've got a couple of your responses. Let's go to our first one. And Ty Box, he says, I honked at a cop in Puerto Rico, and he waved in an apology. You definitely must be down in Puerto Rico if cops are waving an apology. And I think the cops in Puerto Rico right now have their hands full with a lot of other things going on right now than you flipping them off, right?
Well, yeah, right now for this dated episode. Yeah, they're busy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I hope that I think they don't want to deal with that. And things are rough down there anyhow when you get to a bad area. But as always, let's go to the poll because we put a poll out there. That's always the final answer. Would you flip off a cop? All right, you guys pretty much probably already know the responses. 89% said, no way, I would not flip off a cop. 11% said, yeah, I don't care. So there are 11% of brave people out there that would go ahead and do it. But I think the majority of people agree with this, Joel, that they would not flip off a cop.
If the majority of people had enough money to, pretty sure the majority of people would flip off a cop.
Yeah. Like I said before, though, it's like when it comes to the bottom of the line at the end of the month, and wait, let's be honest, we all know cops have quotas. It's been proven. You busted in the news, or they'll say it or not. It's like, is wrestling fake? Yes, wrestling's fake. So do cops have quotas? Yes, they do. And if you tick one off enough, you're going to get it. And I hope none of them come after you and I after this fine conversation here either. Hope not. Hope they're nicer in Nevada.
All of the money.
Yeah, we both did get paid this week, so yeah. All right, get out of that joke. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button down below. And hey, we got more fun on Thursday. Kick it back with Jersey Joe. Speaking of cops, right? Vicious raccoons under attack. And in New York City, people are calling 911 for it. Would you believe it? So if you get stuck and scared of raccoons, you call 911. It shows up in the Funny Citizen app. I've got more crazy crimes than that coming up on Kicking Back with Jersey Joe this Thursday at noon. I'm going to say yo back to Matt Onimus, who's just giving a shout out live here right now. You got me in the middle of my spiel, but thanks to our live viewers. And if you want to chime in, if you ever flip off a cop, because both of us in the box are playing it safe and saying no. And Joel, crazy other thing for you, why I got you in the horn here. This is our last episode of our first season. Can you believe we've been doing this show for a year already? Kind of crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. It's 2017 into 2018. The final show of the first season is weird.
Yeah.
I feel like South Park did a little better than us, but I'm ready to take them down eventually.
We'll just keep going. Hopefully we'll be on the air as long as the price is right. That may not be bad.
Put Bob Barker in my celebrity death pool. Add that to the last episode.
We both had that. We both have Bob Barker's celebrity death pool. So we want to thank our live viewers. Remember, we'll start of season 2 next week. So watch it live on right here on Periscope Monday nights and a new episode Wednesday. Jersey Joe here, Ian in the box. We'll see you next time, I hope.